Hello and welcome to the Student Loan Empowerment Project Grant Application webinar. My name is Julie Michelson and I'm the Grants Manager for the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, or DFPI. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn more about the Student Loan Empowerment Project Grant. Today's presentation is our first webinar intended to assist you through the application process. In this webinar, I'll provide an overview of the Student Loan Empowerment Project, including eligibility and uses of funding. We'll look at the key dates and where you can find the full program details. Another webinar will go into more detail on the application form for each application stream, the budgets and things to check before submitting your application. We are also holding live Q&A sessions where you can log on and ask questions directly. The times and links for those sessions, as well as additional resources, and a link to the application portal can be found on our website, which is here at the bottom of the screen at dfpi.ca.gov/SLE-project. If you need assistance with your application, please don't hesitate to reach out. Our email is grants@dfpi.ca.gov. So let's get started. The DFPI protects consumers by regulating financial services and fostering responsible innovation. The FBI also plays a key role in protecting and supporting Californians with student loans through regulation of student loan servicers operating in California, implementation of the Student Borrower Bill of Rights, and operation of the Office of Student Loan Servicing Ombudsperson. Since 2020, the DFPI has administered the Cal Money Smart Grant Program, which provides grants for nonprofit organizations to provide free financial education, counseling, and access to financial products for unbanked and underbanked Californians. Like the Cal Money Smart program, the Student Loan Empowerment Project will help Californians to make informed and safe financial decisions to support financial well-being and build generational wealth. You can learn more about DFPI's role in protecting consumers on our website at dfpi.ca.gov. One-time funding of $7.25 million was allocated from the fiscal year 2022-23 California State General Fund for Student Borrower Assistance. This fund is being administered through the Student Loan Empowerment Project, which will support organizations to provide free financial education, counseling, and legal services for student loan borrowers, service coordination, referrals, and marketing outreach, as well as training and quality assurance and technical assistance. The FBI provides funding for organizations that will play specific roles within this SLE project network, which operates as a supportive hub-and-spoke model of service provision. There are two streams of funding available. The funding streams include Stream 1, Network Coordination Grants, with $2 million available per grant, and this is also the total amount available for this stream. In other words, the funding may be allocated to one organization or it may be divided between more than one organization. Under the Stream 2, Service Partner Grants, each organization may apply for one grant of up to $600,000, and $5.25 million is available in total. Organizations may apply for and receive funding for one or both streams of funding. Grants under both streams will be awarded for a 2-year period. Network coordination grants will provide critical coordination and support for the SLE project network. Stream 1A network coordination grant recipients must demonstrate how they will effectively manage the network. The 3 main areas of support are listed here. Coordinate and track student loan borrower intake and referral services. Aggregate service data and evaluate outcomes, and marketing and outreach strategies. Stream 1B grant recipients will be responsible for training, quality assurance, and technical assistance. Grantees receiving funding under Stream 1B must demonstrate how they will implement an ongoing training program for service partner grantees, ensure consistency and quality of training across the network, and conduct technical assistance for partner organizations. It is expected that applicants under Stream 1 have a high level of expertise and direct experience with borrowers, as well as organizational capacity to manage a statewide initiative. Applicants should demonstrate how they will be able to effectively and quickly initiate key activities in order to support outreach and service delivery. There are two types of direct support for borrowers, which we are calling service partner grants, that can be provided under this stream. Organizations may apply to provide one or both services. Under Stream 2A, General Support for Borrowers, grantees will be expected to provide free financial education and individual counseling to consumers with their higher education debt issues. For example, assisting them to explore loan repayment options or to apply for consolidation, deferments, or forbearances. We recognize that some organizations that are experienced with financial education and counseling may require some assistance to transition to supporting student loan borrowers specifically. The network is designed to provide that support to build the capability of service partners to ensure consistency and quality of information and advice provided across the network. For Stream 2B, specialized case support for borrowers, applicants will be asked to demonstrate how they will provide specialized support and guidance to service partners with complex cases and conduct general case reviews with service partners. It is expected that Stream 2B organizations have a higher level of expertise in student debt and the capacity to support other service providers within the network. All service partners will be expected to participate in training and information sharing, track individual participant data and project outcomes, and report violations of the Student Loan Servicer Act and Student Borrower Bill of Rights, and facilitate filing of complaints with appropriate entities. To be eligible to receive funding for the Student Loan Empowerment Project, your organization must be tax exempt under any of the following provisions of the Internal Revenue Code: 501c3, 501c4, 501c5, 501c6, or 501c7. In addition, you must demonstrate that no part of your organization's net earnings can benefit a shareholder or individual. We require documentation to establish eligibility, as well as other documents relevant to your organization as part of the application process. Applications will close on October 18th, 2023 at 5 p.m. No applications can be submitted after that time. We anticipate announcing awards in January 2024, and disbursement of funds is expected to take place in February through March 2024. More detailed information about the program requirements can be found on the SLE project website. A frequently asked questions section is available on the website as well. When you're ready to begin your application, go to the Apply Now button on the website or go directly to dfpi.grantplatform.com. Thank you for taking your time to watch this webinar with us today. Please don't forget, if you need assistance with the application, attend one of our online Q&A sessions or reach out by emailing grants@dfpi.ca.gov. We look forward to receiving your application.